What's going on, guys? Again, we're bringing you a brand new video. Today I'm going to be talking about chapter 815. It came out about an hour ago, and I'm going to be doing my review about it now. So it starts off where the last chapter kind of left off, where Nami and Ruffy are still in BIGMOM's room, and BIGMOM just talks about the BIGMOM family. He talks about how BIGMOM are at the top of an organization called Germa 66. Which Nami gets like really scared about because she thought that was like a mythical army that didn't really exist, but BIGMOM assures her that that is a real army. Ruffy then just says, yeah, he doesn't really care about any of that. He's never going to be an underling of BIGMOM. And then BIGMOM says, well, then Sanji's not going to be in your crew anymore, because Sanji can't really leave the tea party, because otherwise a head of a relative of Sanji is going to be sent to him, and Sanji would never do that, you know what I mean? So this marriage is kind of like political, because the marriage is like made to unite the bloodline of BIGMOM's family and the BIGMOM family. Then Ruffy gets like really mad at BIGMOM because he says that he's not just gonna lose Sanji as a crewmate, and then Ruffy asks BIGMOM like, what are you gonna do after this? And BIGMOM says that, yeah, after I heal up, I'm gonna go to BIGMOM. I can't just let that beach bastard do what he wants. He tried to kill me. Then Ruffy says, yeah, if you're going there, then I'm going with you to get Sanji. And then Ruffy tells Nami that he's gonna go there by himself because Robin was right that they can't all just sneak in together. You know what I mean? So after that happens, Nekomamushi and the rest of the crew come back, and Choppa gets really mad at Nekomamushi because he came with them even though he's not supposed to be walking around. And because Nekomamushi really wanted to meet Ruffy, and then he greets them and all that, and then he greets them so badly that he like falls on them or something, where he like hugs them really badly, and then they all like, Nekomamushi lies on them and his wounds like reopen and shit. And then Law comes and he introduces his crew, and we find out that Law has a crew of 20 people, and he just introduces the crews to each other. Ruffy then tells Law that he's gonna have to go to BIGMOM real quick and get Sanji, and then he'll be back. But then Law tells Ruffy that that's not gonna work out because Kaido himself is gonna be after them, and he can't really leave, you know what I mean, because the country's otherwise gonna be fucked because he's just gonna destroy the entire country if Kaido comes here. So Ruffy can't really go. The Minks are really kind of like touched that Law kind of looks out for them, and then Nekomamushi just decides to have a party, and then they have a party like almost at the end of every arc. So then Brooke, Frankie, and Robin are guarding the entrance to the country because they're making sure that none of the samurais can enter it, because it's just going to be a huge chaos if the samurais enter. And then when the morning comes, they all fall asleep, and then Kanjuro and Kinemon arrive, and they just walk over them basically. And then the monkey mink is with them, and he just basically runs away really scared and just screams out that the samurais are back, and that's really the last sentence of this chapter. Now I'm gonna go again to like my theory part of the review. So I think that this is gonna be kind of the end of Zoo. I think a lot of people really love Zoo, me including, but I think this is gonna be the end just because of the party. This really kind of reminds me of the the Amazon Lily arc, where it was very short, you know what I mean? Like the island was really cool, but it was very short, and it was just kind of like an arc to let Ruffy know that Ace is gonna get executed, and I think that's gonna be the same thing. I don't think though that Ruffy is just gonna go by himself, just because I doubt that Oda's gonna split the crew again, you know what I mean? Like he just had the crew split and not many people liked it. You know what I mean? A lot of people really hated it that the crew was split in Dressrosa, and then he's just gonna let Ruffy go again, so the crew is split. Like, I highly doubt that that's gonna happen. I do think that they're all gonna come with him, but that they're just gonna somehow like hide, or I don't know. They're probably gonna like wait outside, because they're just gonna wait while Pickums and Ruffy like sneak in. They're just gonna wait on the Thousand Sunny or something like that. That's like what I'm imagining. Or they can just be like in the submarine of Law, and maybe they'll just be hiding under the sea. You know what I mean? So that's, I think, what's gonna happen. I doubt that the crew is gonna be split again. Yeah, so I think that that's really what's gonna happen. I think that Sanji is, I'm not sure yet if he's gonna get rescued, because if Oda follows like the arc, you know what I mean, then this is kind of gonna be like an impo down in a way, and then Ruffy's gonna have to sneak in with Pickums, and I think that he won't be able to rescue Sanji immediately, and then there's gonna be like this whole another arc, which is kind of like Marineford, but I don't know. I think that I'm not really sure yet. Like, it's hard to imagine for what's going to happen, but one thing that I'm kind of realizing more and more is that of Pickums joining the crew. I think that because Pickums comes over like a good person, you know what I mean? And I think that everybody can agree that Pickums might join the crew, or know that Mink is going to join the crew, because Ruffy is going to have people of like all races in his crew. And for me, Pickums is kind of perfect for that, because Pickums is strong, but Sanji and Saul are stronger than him for me. And yeah, for me, it's just kind of perfect in that sense. So I can really imagine that Pickums is going to join the crew. Now I'm going to come to my I'm going to go to like the rating section of this chapter. So this chapter was really kind of short, which I didn't really expect when reading it. Like, I didn't really expect that to be the last page. So I don't know. I mean, this chapter, nothing really happened, to be honest. Like, there wasn't anything crazy. The only thing that we really kind of found out about is this Germa 66 organization, which I think is going to become a really huge topic still in the rest of One Piece. So I think that's going to be like the first. This is going to be like the first time we heard them, so it's going to be pretty big. But honestly, like, out of 10, I'll give this chapter like a 6. I mean, we have to have chapters like this because that's just how a story goes. But yeah, I actually thought that this chapter we're gonna like at least see like the faces of like Sanji's dad or Sanji's brother, or maybe even Big Mom or something like that. But we didn't really see any of that, so I was a little bit disappointed. But it's all good. I still enjoyed the chapter. It was just a little bit short, and it didn't really. I thought we would find out more about Big Mom and the Vin Smoke family. So that's really it about this manga review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. It really does make me happy. So thank you in advance, and as always, bye.